They win tonight would be their best start since 2005 as this rivalry week match gets started. New England Revolution away at Philadelphia Union. Philadelphia trying to play out of pressure, and they did so. Flock's ball with a bit too much on it, but recovered by Philly Union. Carranza now lining up a long-distance hit, took a deflection from Romney, and it forces Petrovic into an awkward save.
Pick up the ball, no one steps. Polster initially stays back, and then it's lackluster, and that ball comes off of Romney. It makes it difficult for Petrovic, but he has it read.
Hasn't quite been the same heights, but still pretty decent, as now the Union can come forward through Flock. Going for the right-footed strike himself, could come kindly for Gazdag, who takes on the volley, and Petrovic just punching away there. That challenge in earlier, such a key part of the New England midfield area. Boateng now trying to drift around Glesnes, almost went through him and gets the burst of pace. The cross is in towards Wood, and just wide there from Bobby Wood.
Here he is taking on 1v1, and then there's a little burst of speed to buy himself some time, and then Wood wide open inside the 18-yard box, just comes onto it, slices through it. And you feel like it's just the intervention at the end for Philadelphia Union that throws them off.
And now Philadelphia with space. Game opening up here. Martinez with four with him in the attack. Clipped in towards Julian Carranza. Save from Petrovic.
This is going to be key for Philadelphia Union. We talk about having more patience to allow for others to get into the attack instead of just initial ball over the top and make it into a foot race. This time it allows for Carranza to make this run. What a beautiful ball that is for Martinez to find him far post. Does everything correctly, but another huge save from Petrovic. Just gets down, keeps it out of the back of the net.
Now Martinez trying to lead the break in towards Gazdag. And first time up to Uwa. Couldn't get to the first time. Trying to put Farrell under pressure, who slipped over it. Now the throw-in taken quickly. Gazdag available in the area. Takes the strike on, and it's off the inside of the post, and it's the opening goal. Finally, the breakthrough at Subaru Park. Daniel Gazdag, his fifth of the year, and it's 1-0 Philly.
So smart from the Philadelphia Union. That's the ball from Gazdag. Then he reads it. He gets on the other end. No one steps and just fires that to the near post past Petrovic. And what a strike that is from the number 10. Just rifles it to the near post. Petrovic sees it late, almost has it covered. But it's a good heads-up play from Gazdag, who initially sends that ball in. That leads to that throw-in, and then a quick play to be able to buy himself some time to get his head up and find the back of the net, and what a strike that is.
Having to find the response now without their talismanic number 10. It's a good ball from Wood and a good control from Boateng, who can control into the area. The pullback is spilled there by Blake. Blessing towards Buck will come for Brandon By. Just sliced underneath it.
Well, huge save from Blake because Panayotou was floating on that far post after Latif Blessing had made the near post run, dragged two defenders, and there's Panayotou trying to get on the backside, and Blake had to be sure about it. Poor clearance. Philadelphia scrambling in the box, and then By just rushing on it instead of keeping it down, just rifles it over the top, always leaning back. Back line instead of trying to feather that ball through.
As the corner comes in towards Romney, his header not quite on target. Polster now is grabbing at his lower back as Philadelphia are going to try and hit on the break here. Polster remains down. Martinez controlling ahead of Noel Buck. Martinez now getting beyond him. Can try and find the pullback for Daniel Gazdag. Flick for Carranza.
Just baits Buck into the challenge, and then just a little explosive touch to be able to bypass, and then the understanding of Gazdag to know where Carranza is.
Glesnes stepping to win it back. Bent in towards Uwa. Nice first touch now, trying to get beyond Farrell. He goes over after the snapping challenge penalty. And the Union will have the chance to go 2-0 up from the spot.
Philadelphia play this ball in behind in their attacking half. It forces Farrell into this position. Great first touch from Uwa. Second to get inside the box. Puts Farrell in a precarious position, and that's a clear penalty kick.
It's been steady as ever, but Djordje Petrovic has got a good penalty record, saving 5 of the 14 he's faced in Major League Soccer. Strong taker against a strong keeper. Here's Daniel Gazdag sending Petrovic the wrong way. Gazdag's got a brace, and Philadelphia are 2-0 up.
and then Gazdag just stepping up and tucks it into that far post to put them up 2-0.
Status updates to come after the game as Wagner will now play it towards the back post. Petrovic getting something on it. Will come for Glesnes, who just couldn't steady himself to strike. Does eventually get it away, takes a deflection. Martinez now doesn't mind a hit from this sort of range, and it takes a wicked deflection away for a corner.
And first is Glesnes, who just peels off the back, gets on the end of this, and it almost gets away from him. Looks like he's going to attempt the shot.
One of MLS's best in terms of goals per minute, as he scored a few off the bench. As the block in from Donovan sends it up to Carranza, and now Andrew Farrell has 3 Union attackers flying at him. Donovan back towards Carranza! The exclamation point on a Philadelphia Union home win. They might not have had a ton of rest, but they get 3 goals and they get the 3 points.
And they do such a good job of winning this ball, and this is a 1v1 situation, and all the credit to the substitute Chris Donovan for the run that he makes to get in. I felt initially that was too early of a pass from Carranza, but then credit to Donovan, picks Carranza out to that far post, and it's just an easy tap in as it gets past Petrovic, and what a clinical transitional moment to put the Union up 3-0, and unfortunate for Farrell as it just finds its way through his legs to Carranza.
Philadelphia, meanwhile, could have done with a home win. They've only won 1 of their last 4 here at home in the league. And they get the win here tonight, beating second place New England Revolution by 3-0.